Ladies and gentlemen, I am confident that today's update, aka update 10.5, is going to be a crazy one. And the reason that I say that is because I have been fully locked in on the elemental zone, to the point where I am one of the very few people right now in the game that has managed to get a Fire Raid Wave 80 achievement before the update. Yep, we are literally getting 2 times elemental energy and 2 times normal energy, which, although it's going to be very easy to get this achievement once the update does drop, we're still going to be having, that nice edge over the majority of the other players. And even something as simple as like a 1 hour advantage can really mean a lot, especially when it comes to like securing yourself within the top 100. So yeah, with that in mind, hopefully we're going to be able to absolutely demolish this update. And also, whilst you guys are watching this video and you end up enjoying it, make sure to like and subscribe with notifications on, and join my Discord server. Right now I'm hosting a bunch of Robux giveaways for you guys to win in order to, celebrate 25k subscribers. It's a huge milestone on the channel, so I'm giving back to you guys. So join up, linked in the description. Let's stop wasting time. Let's jump into the update. Alright, I'm pretty sure it is update time. I've just reset the private server, so let's have a look at the top right. Yes, so let's be really quick here. So, Infinity Castle Act 2. I'm pretty sure this already existed. A new title, new accessory, 10 new achievements, Tier 4, Tier 5 potions, drops 12 plus map currencies. Okay. You need to map 14 to play it. Oh, so did they just revamp Act 2? I think they revamped Act 2. Adola stats, so just brand new stats. You can grind it in the Infinity Castle. Actually, we might as well jump immediately into the Infinity Castle, Like, let's not waste any time at all. So create. Okay, so they meant to say Act 3. So Act 3 has all the stuff that is promised. Yeah, perfect. Let's just jump into one of these, pop on my drop setup, and let's continue the update log. So, Adola stats. Pyrokinetic upgrades, giving you energy, damage, ghosts, all the usual upgrades. Fire Soldier Mastery. So as well, we have a new mastery system. Quality of life. Hide leveling fails. Okay, that I love a lot. Hide drop pop-up. I also love that a lot. Wait, is there seriously nothing new for the elemental zone? Damn, okay, I completely misread this update then. Unless maybe they just forgot to put it in the update log. Yeah, no, it seems like everything is exactly the same. Okay then, I'm not exactly going to complain. I do, I guess, kind of enjoy having a bit more time to max out some more stuff. Oh well, technically I am already hypermax inside of the elemental zone. The only thing that I can do now is fully grind for elemental energy, stockpile some. But apart from that, I guess the elemental zone is just going to be something that we grind on Friday's update. So let's move on and focus on this update, right? So Act 3, we have more achievements over here. This will give us some, more energy, more drops, energy, damage, hero equips, and then that seems to be it. Okay then, now, did they actually add some kind of Infinity Castle shop? No, so there is absolutely no way for us to recreate the Infinity Castle, so we are actually very limited right now. I guess in the meantime, we can go ahead and just, manually grind for all the new tokens inside of World 14. So which enemies drop what we need? This guy drops Pyrokinetic and Infernal token. I think we already had Infernal tokens. I think Spark token is new. I'm not entirely sure which stuff is what we need. So I guess maybe the best thing to do would be to AFK on these 3 guys over here. Yeah, they drop Adola tokens and Fire tokens. So at bare minimum, we are definitely getting, I think, 2 or 3 tokens, which are the correct ones to get. Now let's actually, have a look at some of these new systems, right? So Fire Soldier, it costs 10N, and this is going to be the mastery. So starting off, we can't even buy the first level, but we can see what it will upgrade. So energy, ghost, damage, and then the rest is kind of the cool important stuff like Gacha Lock, Avatar XP. Don't worry, in today's video, we will be unlocking every single one of those upgrades. And then Pyrokinetic upgrades over here. This is going to be costing 25N. And this is going to be upgrading the exact same things. But what's cool is that you can get, I guess, +1 Gacha Spin for 500,000 tokens. Wow, that is very expensive for one singular upgrade. Does this mean that this whole gacha, or should I say upgrade system over here, is going to be costing what? 2 million tokens to max out? Maybe not. The maximum upgrade is level 10, so I don't think it will be that expensive until, you know, they increase the level caps. Then at that point, it would be absolutely, you know, miserable to max out. It might even take like, I don't know, hours and hours of game modes to do. Listen, I do have some hope though for the last gacha over here, the Adola stats. So we only have 4 things to max out, which I guess is kind of cool. Keep in mind, by the way, when we get, for example, a 10 on 10, it is going to be increasing the amount of tokens that we need in order to spin. So if there were, for example, 6 of them, then yeah, you know, the pricing of this would end up going absolutely crazy. But since it's only 4, I guess we can just go ahead and immediately, you know, start rolling, you know, try getting some like 10 on 10s. Yeah, 10 on 10 would be very nice to get very quickly because I'm pretty sure energy is always like guaranteed to be like 12x in these kind of systems. So just imagine if we're able to, you know, get that, for example, 5 minutes into the update, we would really be able to catch up with everyone on the leaderboards, especially since I'm pretty close to being maxed out right now. Yeah, before this update, I think I maxed out at around 600 OB energy, which, I mean, that isn't really anything crazy because I think the highest is like a 3 OC. But when I did that kind of like, you know, check, I was still missing the best enchantment thing on my shield, and also just some other, you know, small achievements. And there was one more thing as well. Oh yeah, the potion. I still have tier 4 potions running. I didn't have a tier 5 potion, which would be 50% more energy for basically complete free. But anyways, since this update seems to be relatively small and I can't exactly showcase, I mean, you know, too much until we get all of the good stuff, I guess I'll just go ahead and, you know, cut out a little bit, you know, start saving up some tokens, maybe running some infinity castles. And then from there, I'll, you know, cut back, maybe like, for example, do Fire Soldier Mastery on camera, or maybe just, you know, do it off camera and then like showcase the jump in energy. So right now, if I just put on my full energy setup, we are going to be having, with Easter Potion and Energy Potion on alone, 768 OB. So remember, we don't have an Elemental Potion running, and we don't have the Tier 5 Energy Potion. So this could go up by 50%, which would be 1 OB, and then the Elemental Potion, which would be 2 OC. Oh wait, actually, keep in mind, there is a 2x energy boost on right now, so apparently we're still missing out on something. Oh yeah, that reminds me, don't we have like a new kind of title to unlock? Hold on, where is this one? Is it over here? Event? No. Oh wait, here it is. I'm completely blind. King of Demons, plus 3x scroll luck, plus 2 open scroll. Okay, this is completely useless for like grinding for the leaderboard. I guess we should keep our fingers crossed for the accessory. Maybe the accessory is going to be an energy one, which at the moment, do I have the max energy stuff? Yes, I do have the best energy accessories in the game right now. So if this is a new energy accessory, then it is going to be replacing the chainsaw helmet for normal energy. Which actually, now that I think about it, I don't think it's really going to be that likely for it to be energy, because we just kind of got the chainsaw helmet. For it to get immediately replaced, I wouldn't really expect that. Maybe this fire hat is going to be more for damage, maybe ghosts, attack speed, or maybe one of the lucks. Maybe the devs are trying to give us more scroll luck, so it could be that. But yeah, as I said though, is there anything else I can, I guess, talk about before I cut out Dola stats? I'll just save up some more tokens. I guess we'll just, you know, pop 5k into energy over here. And then we also have Fire Soldier Mastery, which I have 13k now, so there's that. And then there's the first energy upgrade unlocked. I guess we can now officially begin the grinding. And hey everybody, it's now the next day. We've been doing a lot of grinding. Now, I do want to let you all know that I kind of completed this update around like an hour into the update. Like literally, as I said before, there wasn't really much added to the update. For example, the Adola stats. This took the longest to upgrade, by the way. It took around, I think, 1 hour and 20 minutes or 30 minutes. It was just me rolling. Nothing much happened. But yeah, we got 10 on 10 on everything. And then when it comes to the other stuff like the pyrokinetic upgrades, I did max out the energy upgrade. I don't think I can max out all of the other upgrades, like for example, crit damage and whatever. Probably it would be too expensive. Yeah, we're probably going to be needing around like 200, 300k more. But still, we got all of the important ones, right? For example, ghosts and damage. It's not really that much. At max, this will give plus 10x, and probably, yeah, at max, this will give plus 10x ghosts as well. So we can ignore that for the time being. Then the Fire Soldier Mastery. I have 620k. I also maxed out the energy, I guess, section. I guess we'll also max out Scroll Lock. And then maybe, I guess I'll get Avatar XP, you know, because this is plus 10 every single time. So that will definitely be helpful when, you know, they drop the new avatars sometime within the near future. Then, of course, you know, we'll also get some, you know, gacha luck just to, you know, help us out when it comes to gachas as well. 174k left. Let's just, I guess, invest it into damage over here. I don't think we're going to have enough to max this out. Yeah, we're really close. We're 49 out of 60, so within a night, we are almost done with the whole update. But again, we have all the important stuff. All the energy upgrades, done. In fact, it was so easy, right, to max out this update that when I went to sleep, or well, actually, that's a lie. Around 30 minutes into the update, I got top 87, right? Don't forget, though, the whole point of the series is to get myself on the leaderboard and then stay on the leaderboard. So not just, you know, get it because, you know, I was faster than everyone else. I need to keep it for, you know, multiple updates. And yeah, well, because the 10 on 10 energy took so long, I did end up falling off it. But thankfully, overnight, I popped on Easter Potions, Energy Potion Tier 4s, because these are what I can afford right now. And I got top 15. Literally, top 15 energy leaderboard. Let's go. How far away are we from, you know, getting, you know, top 10, for example, right? So, it seems like top 15. Here I am, you know, Malta representing my country. Actually, I don't think there's anyone else from my country. Oh, okay. I guess I'm the only one from Malta in the top 100. Nice. But yeah, as I was saying though, top 15, we're at 40.3, which is slightly behind. But everyone else is only like 1E extra, 2E extra. And keep in mind, right, if I was popping on, you know, elemental potions, that would be 2x more. So instead of 45E, I would have had 90E, which would have pushed me up to around top 5. Then as well, there is also the 60%, the 50% boost from the tier 5 potions, which would again probably push me up around to 130E. Is that how the math works? Wait, 50% of 90E would be around 45E more, so 135. So yeah, mathematically, I should be around the 135E range. I do feel like though my math is completely off right now, and keep in mind this leaderboard is still very delayed because, you know, it's still like a 5 whole E behind, so probably top 1 has what, maybe like 160, 170E. So realistically, I'll probably end up still falling on the top 5, even if I were popping, you know, all the correct potions on. But like apart from that, I don't even think there is anything else I can possibly upgrade unless I'm missing out on something like really important, like maybe a relic. No, we don't have any of those to worry about. We have the right energy stuff, the right energy mount, all the right gachas, I believe. Even the shields over here, they have all the correct enchantments, so there's no way we'll go wrong with that. Weapons, we have Ice 7, so that's also maxed. Accessories, turns out the new accessory gives like plus 3x scroll lock and plus 2x open scrolls. It's exactly the same as the title, so for me it's absolutely useless. But apart from that though, as I was telling you all, I'm pretty sure this is all done. I think I'm maxed. Again, I'll probably run, you know, through everything, like, you know, well, not the defense shop, but I'll run through like the masteries and the upgrade systems and whatever, just to make sure that, you know, I do have everything. But based on what I'm seeing, like right now, just from scrolling down, I'm pretty sure I am maxed. Apart from obviously, you know, a max team, which is kind of impossible. I mean, you'd have to get like 15 prismatics, which is very unlikely to get. But I do know that there are some people who have already managed to get like 8 or 9 prismatics. So maybe it is possible. Not for me. I mean, they've been like hatching, you know, since like Friday. But yeah, all I'm really trying to say is that the difference between, you know, us top leaderboard players, I don't think is that much. Hold on, 185 OC. Let me pop on, you know, a tier 5 potion just so that we can see the hypermax amount. So hypermax, 277 OC. Yeah, I'm seeing a person over here on the side of my monitor in the media chat. They have 374 OC and they are, I think, top 3. No, top 4. this guy. He has almost double my energy per click. I'm not sure why. Probably it's just purely on pets, because I know he has quite a lot of prismatics and radiance. But just as I said before, there is a good chance that I'm still, you know, missing out on something else. But anyways, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. In the next one, I'm going to see if I can keep my leaderboard spot, you know, maybe try to keep, you know, top 10, maybe go even higher than that. I mean, top 1 is definitely possible now. Like, all I can really do from this point onwards is probably farm the elemental raid for potions and do a bunch of hatching. Yeah, I'll probably do something like that. I'll stop wasting your guys' time though. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Join my Robux giveaway for 25k subscribers in my Discord server, linked in the description. Apart from that though, have an amazing rest of your day. And yeah, peace out everybody.